Howdy.
Hey everybody, Testies, how you doing? It's been a rather crazy week, hasn't it?
It's been a week of many, many rage boners.
Yes. If you have a rage boner that lasts more than 4 hours, you should consult a doctor immediately.
Although, to be fair, some of the rage boners have been pretty justified, all things considered.
But yet people are getting a rage boner over a popular little challenge called the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh yes,
Seriously.
a very large, throbbing rage boner.
Seriously guys, you're getting angry over people doing this. You're only mad because it got popular on the internet and you feel you have to be angry at something that's popular because it makes you a rebel.
Well, and then the best part is the people trying to be like hilariously edgy by posting memes of kids in Africa being like, we don't have clean water to drink, lol.
Yeah, that's not funny, kids. That kind of makes you ignorant as all shit.
Here's the thing. If you don't like something, you don't have to fucking do it. You don't have to like the fucking posts on Facebook. You don't have to participate in the discussion, which actually feeds the topic energy. Please keep this in mind. It's like every time a disaster happens or some humanitarian kind of thing, and people get rage boners over donating to the Red Cross because they have so much overhead crap, you know, and people that they pay for that. And it's like, then find another goddamn charity.
You know, too bad there's not
Stop
this system on the
bitching.
internet.
There are people suffering in the meantime. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, you're not a better person for bitching about it more.
Yeah, you're not
Also,
like edgy and cool and above everybody else.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
If you make a statement that you think a charity sucks.
Also, you can use Google. Seriously, just Google the charities with that besides Red Cross that can help people. I don't know why this is hard for you, you fucking morons. Seriously, it's like you know, the more time you spend bitching about something, maybe you could Google. I'll even spell it for you. www.google.com.
And the more time people spend bitching about stuff they're really actively like hating on that they don't want people to do, they're actually naming something and giving energy to it. You know,
I don't like sticking glass up my ass.
She's not gonna sit there and complain about it all day.
I don't care if you stick glass up your ass.
Other people do it.
I don't, because it doesn't. Someone could be sticking glass in their ass right now.
So anyway, don't be a fucking dickhole about like the fact that you think you're edgy by making fun of research organizations. Yes, it sucks that California specifically is in a drought, but you know what? Part of this stupid ass challenge is you don't have to do the ice bucket thing. You can just make a fucking donation. You have a choice.
Also, Charlie Sheen donated money. He didn't bitch. Charlie Sheen's better than you. You think about that. You think about that really hard.
Well, it was like the social justice blogger Rage Boner of the Week a couple weeks ago, which was that company that's bringing the huge water slide to Los Angeles. And everybody was getting a rage boner about the fact that, you know, they don't really know how they're going to account for wasting all that water. And to be honest, I kind of get that too, because with California in such a drought where, like, for at least 15 years at this point, like, it looks like certain places in the Central Valley where food grows are just getting denied water, or it's really costly or expensive to irrigate out there. I can understand why
no one cares about
it's troubling, but yeah,
How are they gonna figure this out?
I think the company should figure their shit out. You know?
Or not
I mean,
bring
like
the water.
that one I can understand, but the ice bucket thing, it's not like a city is like sitting there wasting thousands of zillions of gallons of water. You know.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
again, you can just be like, hey, you know, I don't want to waste the water, so I'm just gonna donate to whatever fucking charity and stop bitching about it.
But that would mean they would be taking action instead of bitching on the internet.
Yeah,
And taking
that's really hard
responsibility for their own actions. Because people like doing this a lot.
Yeah, why would they do that?
Yeah. I hope you get a stroke. I really do. Also, then the Ferguson thing. We all know what happened. It was fucked up and awful. Fuck that cop. Fuck that cop for killing an unarmed person. The end. But then you got motherfuckers going crazy.
The way the PD dealt with it was pretty much what we would call hot mess express.
Yes.
And
they overreacted.
I've been doing my best to watch whatever live feeds I can, and to be honest, most of the material I'm seeing seems like on the protester side, they're assembling peacefully. They're basically staying to cordoned off regions. Press are basically staying in their areas. You know, people are having talks, like community leaders talking in different areas, and then the press is coming to talk to people in different sections. Basically, it's keeping to that. There are times during the live feed when civil disobedience is clearly happening, and people are not listening to the directions of the cops, and, you know, they're getting the consequences.
Please don't throw bottles on the police,
you idiots. To be honest,
you
they're probably prepared to get the consequences for civil disobedience too.
No.
And it's not mass chaos. To be honest, it's a lot less chaotic than some of the stuff we were seeing in Occupy here,
Yeah.
which was just sort of a very miscellaneous collection of people, for all its chaotic positives and negatives. And for the most part, what I'm seeing here is primarily peaceful assembly. I don't know what the fuck the PD is gonna do.
Probably shoot more people because the police department there is ridiculously ridiculous. And then you got people just saying really horrible shit.
But you'll notice that a lot of the like Obama be taking my guns, pro
quiet right
freedoms.
Now.
People are really quiet right now.
Because it wasn't a white kid having a bad day shooting 5-year-olds. Because they don't have to worry about someone taking their guns!
Pretty much but more or less.
You see, those people, Mr. Anti-Government, it's always a Mr., only care about small government. No, actually, they only support the police and big government when it's against someone they don't like. Let's be real, folks.
A lot of the times, yeah.
And also, sounding like Archie Bunker doesn't make you edgy,
well,
kids.
Here's the thing. It's like I will see a lot of those people step in and start justifying, you know, in a lot of these cases, in the Trayvon thing, in the Mike Brown thing, trying to justify why the suspect was a criminal.
Because it was brown left the house.
Yeah, and basically using the you were black or brown and we're walking down the street argument.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, do you hear what you're saying?
Here's your Klan hood, fucker.
Maybe not.
And it's always people that like live in their mom's house or
it's
poor.
A double standard a lot of the time, you know?
Yeah. It's usually people that have, you know, that live in their mom's basement or single or horrible at making their own life decisions, that like blaming everyone else for their problem because they didn't get a handout. And then I had this idiot today say something stupid online, and I'm just like, you're making this about you. This has nothing to do with you. I don't know. Like, I wish people's opinions actually mattered.
Let me put it this way. The Mike Brown thing has something to do with you if you're a black and probably brown man.
Yeah. Because fuck leaving the house. Because the cops like to shit their pants.
That, it's gonna be much more peripheral. And if you're really making this like an I was bullied, I was harassed story, let's put it this way.
Right there.
You openly admitting that you feel racism and prejudice towards somebody else, it doesn't make you better or edgy because you refuse to be politically correct. You're just being blatant about the fact that you're kind of a dick.
Also, the politically correct thing is kind of a late 90s term. Why don't you get a job, you motherfucking crazy ass Archie Bunker impersonating Gen X motherfuckers? Okay? And some of you Gen Y motherfuckers too.
Yeah, I mean the sad part is a lot of it.
You sound like my grandpa.
A lot of it is people are, you know, me and Carla's age.
Yeah.
It's not just fucking.
Why do you want to sound like your
40s.
racist grandpa, you motherfucker?
The sad part is a lot of the Gen X people, even if they're
11 minutes
conservative, they don't buy into a lot of this other stuff that I've just started seeing come up with people closer to me and Carla's age.
Yep.
It's, I don't know. I think it depends, but anyway, we've gone pretty long on this.
We try to be good, but
just to reiterate, being openly racist isn't something to give yourself a pat on the back about.
Yeah. Also openly sexist and misogynist. Really? No.
It doesn't make you edgy.
No.
It doesn't make you punk rock.
It makes you stupid.
Oh my god, look at my giant penis. I give no fucks. It makes you look like a real asshole, okay?
Yeah. It makes you look like a fucking idiot. Stop being mad at the rest of the world for existing. Alright, we're gonna end that right here. Anyway, long story everybody, just shut up. Bye.
Remember, there are thirsty people in Africa. Thirst.